Hey guys, Mason here, and welcome to the Year in Review, a look back at 2018. We had a fantastic year. It's hard to believe another season's over. I thought we'd just take this opportunity to look back on some of our experiences from this past year. We had an absolute blast touring around. I was able to ride with Manitoulin Island, Benham, Shooter, Old Mason, and there wasn't much of the peninsula we didn't cover. And later on in the season, we were even able to get away for almost a full week, a full 5 days, to explore some of the TCAT, which is the Trans-Canada Adventure Trail. But there's more on that to come here in the new year. So we started right out of the gate in January with a trip down to the Toronto Motorcycle Super Show. Had a great time down there. Met up with Manitoulin Island. Shooter came down with us, and we were able to find him a bunch of new gear for the season. See some of the new bikes that were up and coming. That was the first place I had laid eyes on the Husky 701. That was before Benham had decided he was going to pick one up, so it was neat to see one, especially in the rally trim. There was a lot of guys there that were doing promotions for the rallies that were going on across Ontario and Canada that year. So it was just neat to see. It was great to hang out down there. It's awesome in the middle of the winter to go down and be somewhere where there's a whole bunch of motorcycles to check out. So that was a great trip. Then we got right into some bike maintenance. Had a bunch of stuff I needed to do to the bike over the winter. I checked the valves, changed the fork oil, changed the rear shock oil, changed the brake pads on the rear, installed the thermobob, and just a bunch of other general maintenance items that I wanted to get accomplished. Got that done, went over some of the charging station stuff, did a top 10 ADV mods, the next 5 top accessories, cleaned the garage.
First I better clean this up, just a sec.
And got ready for spring. Then Melon and I had some fun on April Fool's Day, introducing the new Shoei EX3, which we were using one of Old Mason's helmets from way back in the day. And little did we know that Shoei was about to release that actual line this year. So I guess you could say we're a bit ahead of the game. Then, just like that, it was spring. Time to dig out the gear, fire up the KLR, and head out for the first ride.
I'm excited! I almost forget how to run my camera gear. So hopefully this turns out okay. And let's go for a ride. Woohoo!
And then finally, we were able to get the whole gang gathered together and get out for a ride on the trails. It was our first time out this season. We had a great day, even if things were a little muddy.
So we got a beautiful day here today. Hit some trails. First time on the trails this year for me. Things are damp, but not as wet as I expected after all the rain we had yesterday. Woohoo! Nice save.
And then something completely unexpected happened, and we crossed 2,000 subscribers.
Hey guys, check this out. We are at 1999 subs. I need one more subscriber and crossing the 2,000 subs mark.
I also want to send out a great big thank you to all of my subs, from you folks who have been here for a day and a half to those of you who have been with us from the beginning. It's a huge thing, and never thought it was possible, but it sure is exciting. So thank you very much. I hope that you guys are enjoying the ride. Thanks again, ride safe, and I'll catch you on the next one.
I also had the opportunity this year to get out and do some camping. Had a couple beautiful campsites over the course of the summer. This one was especially pretty though. was also able to get out with Benham and Burrows for a little bit of a high-speed run. And then, when I'd hurt my back, Melon came up to do a channel takeover.
Hey guys, Melon One here, and boy are you in for a treat today. He has injured his back, foolishly lifting something too heavy, so today I'm doing a mini channel takeover.
Unfortunately, I also lost another camera this year. So Melon One and I set out to see if we could figure out a way of finding a camera once it's been lost. And we came up with something that worked using the tiles that you use for your keys.
It'll be damn near on top of it. There it is.
Look at that though, it stopped you.
It's on it.
Yeah, it stopped you. When it told you to stop, you were...
I was not
10 feet?
10 feet.
Pretty impressive.
Shit, it put me on it.
Yeah, it stopped you in front of it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
This will work for us.
Hit one of the more rutted trails with Melon and Benham.
Man.
There we go.
I've been wanting to do this one all year. Nice work.
I forgot to fold the mirrors.
And then we started preparing for the big trip on the TCAT, the Trans-Canada Adventure Trail, which was coming up.
I'll stop after this section.
Woo! And I can't see the bumps.
Awesome.
We did some adjustments to Melon's suspension.
Oh yeah. Just floating over them.
I did some maintenance on the KLR.
Rear tire. Changed.
And then Benham and I decided to go get muddy.
It's all good, man. No worries. No dramas. There's a big log in there you're on. I can feel it under my feet. There it is. Well guys, some interesting news. The channel now has a P.O. box. Let's go check the mail.
Getting the P.O. box up and running was also pretty exciting. And that brings us to the only portion of last season that has an air jet, and that was our TCAT trip. Now that's coming up. I'm sure you've seen the trailer. If not, I'll put a link in the description below. You can go check it out. And those are going to start airing here in the new year. I saved that footage to get me through the winter, and hopefully I can make something out of it. We had a fantastic trip. We did have some mic issues, so we'll see how that goes. But fantastic time. It's great to get away with the guys. Great to string 5 days together and go camping, test our gear. It was a great run for the bikes. They all did fantastic. There was zero mechanical issues, no breakdowns, no trouble. We really did genuinely have a great trip. And that pretty much wrapped out our year. So there you go. Thanks for watching the year in review. That's pretty much a full recap, actually, of what went on this past season. And as the channel grows, I'm excited to continue to bring you guys more. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed this, click that button below. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much. Take care. And we'll see you in the new year. Bye for now.